Have you ever been there? You're doing everything you've been told women want. You're agreeing with everything she says, showering her with compliments. You're paying for every date. You are being the perfect gentleman. And yet, the text replies, "Get slower." The enthusiasm for a second date just fades. And before you know it, you get the classic text, "You're such a great guy, but I just didn't feel a spark." It's a frustrating, confusing, and honestly, a painful place to be. You followed all the rules, you were the nice guy, so why does it feel like you completely missed your shot? As a woman, I can tell you, it's a frustrating place for us to be in too. Because what you think of as being nice can accidentally be waving a massive red flag. The truth is, there's a powerful, silent language being spoken in these interactions, and it can feel like most men were never taught how to understand it. Until now. In this video, I'm going to pull back the curtain for you. Think of me as your translator. I'm here to decode the deep psychological reasons why this too nice behavior backfires, and why what you think is kind is often perceived as insecure and inauthentic. This is your secret playbook. Understanding this won't just give you a massive confidence boost. It'll separate you from the 99% of other men who are still stuck in the dark. First up, we have to dismantle a core belief that has been leading good men astray for decades, that being nice is a primary driver of attraction. Let me be clear, I am not telling you to become a jerk. Kindness and respect are foundational, but the behavior that most guys label as being nice isn't really about kindness at all. It's about something else entirely. This brings us to the first critical concept, the approval trap. When a man is being too nice, his actions often come from a subconscious need for our approval. He's not agreeable because he genuinely loves her favorite movie. He's agreeable because he's afraid of what will happen if he disagrees. It's a transaction. The niceness is the currency, and our affection is the prize he's trying to win. The problem is, we are constantly speaking this powerful silent language, and trust me, we can feel when your actions are not genuine, but rather an attempt to get something from us. It can feel manipulative because, on some level, it is. It's not authentic kindness. It's a strategy born from insecurity. This leads right into the second major problem, the personality vacuum. Picture it. You're on a date with someone, and they immediately agree with every opinion you have. You mention a hobby, and they love that hobby too. At first, it's like, wow, we have so much in common. But soon, an unsettling feeling creeps in. You realize you're not talking to a person. You're talking to a mirror. This is the personality vacuum. When you suppress your own thoughts to avoid conflict, you effectively erase yourself. You think you're creating harmony, but you're actually creating boredom. Attraction requires tension, two distinct individuals coming together. A great duet isn't one singer just mimicking the other. When you just agree, you're a blank page. You're not a potential partner, you're just an echo. Third, and this is a subtle but powerful destroyer of attraction, is the unspoken pressure of the pedestal. A lot of nice guys think the best way to show affection is to put a woman on a pedestal, treating her like a flawless goddess. You act like her every word is gospel and put her needs so far above your own that you forget you even have them. This doesn't feel like romance to us. It feels like immense pressure. It creates an impossible standard for her to live up to. She can't be a normal, complex human being around you. It also sends a very clear and very unattractive message. I see you as being above me. This instantly destroys any chance of an equal partnership. Trust me, she doesn't want a worshiper. She wants a teammate. And finally, the nice guy approach is the ultimate mystery killer. In the early stages of dating, a sense of mystery and anticipation is crucial. But the overly nice man often kills this before it has a chance to breathe by revealing his intentions way too soon. After one date, he's already saying things like, "I've never met anyone like you." He thinks he's being romantic, but what he's actually doing is fast-forwarding to the end of the movie. It's like being handed a book with the final page already turned down. There's no reason to keep reading. Laying all your cards on the table signals that you've already decided you want her, without even fully knowing her. This suggests you're driven more by a need for a relationship than by a genuine interest in who she is as a person. So, now that we've decoded the problem, how do you fix it? The goal is not to become a jerk. The goal is to cultivate deep, unshakable self-respect. True confidence isn't loud. It's the quiet assurance that you bring value to the table. When you operate from that place, attraction becomes a natural byproduct. Here are the 4 shifts you need to make. Tip 1. Practice principled disagreement. The first and most powerful change is to stop being so damn agreeable. This doesn't mean being argumentative. It means being willing to express your own perspective, even if it's different from hers. This is one of the most powerful ways to signal confidence and a distinct personality. Let's run a scenario. You're on a date, and she says, "I think The Last Echo is the best movie of the year." The nice guy response is predictable. "Oh yeah, totally. It was amazing," even if he secretly thought it was a bore. Now consider the confident man's response. "That's interesting. I can see why people love the cinematography." For me, though, the plot felt a little predictable. I tend to gravitate more towards character-driven stories, like Nomad's Heart. Have you seen that one? Do you see the difference? The second response doesn't make her wrong. It starts by acknowledging her perspective, which shows you're listening, but then it confidently states your own view. This is how you create intrigue. It shows you have your own mind and you're secure enough to stand on your own 2 feet. That's not an accident. That's a signal. Tip 2. Replace validation. Seeking with value demonstration. The second shift is about changing your whole mode of operation. The too nice guy is constantly seeking validation through a stream of compliments. "You're so beautiful. You're so smart." While a genuine compliment is great, a constant barrage just feels like he's saying what he thinks she wants to hear. The confident man does the opposite. Instead of constantly telling her how great she is, he shows her how great his life is. He demonstrates his value. He doesn't just compliment her. He shares his world with her, talking with passion about his work, a funny story from his week, or a challenge he overcame. The objective is for her to see his fulfilling life and feel a pull to become a part of it, not for him to plead to be a part of hers. Here's a practical example. Instead of a generic, "You look amazing, try this." "Wow, that color really brings out your eyes. It reminds me of the water at this hidden lake I found on a solo hike last month. It was one of the most peaceful experiences I've had all year." In one statement, you've given a genuine compliment, but you've also shown you're adventurous, comfortable with yourself, and have a life outside of trying to date her. You are demonstrating value, not just seeking validation. All right, we're halfway through, and if you're getting some value out of this, do me a quick favor and smash that like button. It seriously helps the channel out and lets me know you want more content like this to help you connect more authentically. And hey, if you're serious about this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's next. This brings us to our third shift, which is maybe the most crucial for building respect: setting boundaries. Your time and energy are your most valuable resources. A man who respects himself is selective. He has standards. The too nice guy operates with no boundaries. His defining trait is constant availability. She sends a last-minute text to hang out. He drops everything. She cancels a date. His response is, "Oh, no problem at all." Whenever works for you, this doesn't communicate that he's easygoing. It communicates that he had nothing else going on. It screams a lack of self-respect. Let's revisit the canceled date. She texts, "Hey, so sorry. Something came up and I can't make it tonight." The high-value response is calm and direct. "That's a shame. I was looking forward to it. My week is pretty packed from here, but let me know when you figure out your schedule, and we can see if another time works." This response is powerful. It's honest. It communicates that his time is valuable, and it places the responsibility back on her to re-engage. This is the posture of a man who respects his own time. And when you respect your own time, she has no choice but to respect it too. Tip 4. Let go of the outcome. And finally, the ultimate green light to genuine confidence. This is the shift that unlocks everything. You must let go of the outcome. The nice guy's behavior is driven by a crippling fear of rejection. This needy, tense energy is the absolute polar opposite of attractive. The solution is to shift your goal. When you go on a date, your goal is not to get the girl. Your goal is to determine if she is a good fit for your life. You are screening her just as much as she is screening you. When you adopt this mindset, everything changes. You stop performing and start connecting. You're no longer afraid to disagree or set a boundary because you understand that if she doesn't respect it, she has disqualified herself. You stop worrying if she likes you and start focusing on if you genuinely like her. This is the core of true confidence. It's the difference between approaching a woman to get something from her and being there to share something with her. That energy is intoxicating. So that's the list. It's time to kill the nice guy persona, not so you can become a jerk, but so you can become a truly good man. A nice guy seeks approval. A good man has self-approval. A nice guy avoids conflict. A good man isn't afraid to be authentic. Now remember, the path forward is clear. First, practice principled disagreement. Second, demonstrate your value instead of seeking validation. Third, set firm boundaries that signal self-respect. And finally, let go of the outcome and start screening for a partner who is worthy of you. It's not about being less kind. It's about respecting yourself enough to be authentic. When you show up as your real self, you are not waving a red flag. You are building the foundation for genuine, powerful attraction. The next move is yours. What was the biggest nice guy mistake you've either made or seen someone make? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. And ladies, if you recognize the other side of this, drop a hand emoji in the comments. You're not alone. And if you're ready to keep decoding the secrets of attraction, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. For your next step, check out the video on the screen. It's the perfect follow-up to everything you just learned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.